Kristen woke up to the sound of the rain pouring heavy over the roof. It had been raining like this since last night. She felt so weary and exhausted as she tossed in bed, grabbing her phone off the nightstand. It's late. Dragging herself out of bed, she drew the curtains to let in some light. It's Saturday morning, and she's still hungover from Friday night's party. As she grabbed her towel to head into the shower, she suddenly got a call. Jessica? Kristen picked up with a sigh. Hey Jess, I'm not feeling well. Have this awful headache from last night. Jessica was silent. Kristen listened as she heard her whimper, before Jessica said in a shaky voice, Kristen. Jess? What is it? Is everything alright? What happened? It's Luke. Luke, what happened to him? Luke is no more. What? How did this happen? I'm going to the office. They found his body there. I'm coming. Kristen immediately splashed some water on her face, put on some clothes, and ran out with her car keys. Reaching the office, she stared at the numerous police and forensics team. She spotted Jessica and hurried over to her. Jess, how did this happen? I don't know. Jessica's eyes teared up as she pointed ahead. The police carried Luke's body away. From his condition, it seems he was intoxicated. He might have jumped and taken his own life, or this could have been an accident and he fell. Kristen, Jessica, and Luke all worked in the marketing department at the BII Magazine for the past year, and over time had become good friends. It was a few months ago. A new girl had joined the department. Her name was Vivian. She was very beautiful. And it was as if, at first sight, Luke had fallen in love with her. What are you looking at? You have a crush on her? No, it's nothing. Yeah, right. Luke would always be trying to talk to her, always helping her out, and sometimes even trying to flirt with her, with compliments and sweet gestures. Morning, Vivian. You're looking really nice today. I am? Really? I wasn't aware. Vivian, I got you coffee. Oh, you didn't have to, but thanks. What's wrong with this computer? Oh no, it froze. I have my work on this. Don't worry, I got it. And there you go. I recovered the documents. Thank you so much. You just saved me so much work. Don't mention it. Now and then, Luke even tried to ask her out. Hey, Vivian, I was heading out for lunch. Would you like to join me? Sorry, I'm really busy with some work. Maybe another day? Oh, alright. Over the days, they were friendly, but Vivian never really gave him any attention. Sometimes it almost seemed as if she didn't notice the way Luke smiled at her, the way Luke looked at her. Nonetheless, Luke was in love and kept trying to impress her. And one day, he finally got the opportunity to express how he felt about her. It was a rainy evening. After a long day of work, everyone was heading home. Vivian rushed out in the rain to get to her car. But when she tried to start it up, the engine suddenly failed. Shoot. Noticing her sitting in her car, Luke stopped by. Is everything okay? Don't ask. Something's wrong with my car. I think I'll have to take a bus. In this rain, the bus stop is quite a walk from here. If you want, I can drop you home in my car. All right. Vivian agreed, and they both ran, soaking in the rain, to get into Luke's car. Luke smiled, seeing the droplets of water moisten Vivian's face. He took out his handkerchief and handed it to her. Thanks. You look beautiful in the rain. I think I look more like a mess. It hasn't rained like this in a long time. Much of the ride home, Luke tried to joke around and make her smile, but Vivian was quiet. As they reached her house, nervously let out a deep breath. This was his chance. Vivian, there is something I've been wanting to tell you. Yes? I think I've fallen in love with you. Luke, I never thought about us like that. I really have to think about it. So, it's not a no? Yeah, it's not a no. But after that day, Vivian started to keep distance from Luke, and they rarely interacted. And Luke suddenly became really quiet and started to keep to himself as well, avoiding Vivian altogether. It was apparent he was hurt. The person who was always smiling and always trying to make others smile was now so serious. Jessica and Kristen had noticed a change in Luke. Luke, I don't know what you see in her. Well, she's hot. No, it's not like that. I really like her. So it's not just a crush? You just don't want to date her and have fun? It's that serious? Yeah, I've fallen in love with her. Luke, if she doesn't feel the same way about you, it's never gonna happen. You should move on. No, I'm going to wait. As the days passed, Luke only became more quiet and isolated from everyone. And now, he's no more. Kristen and Jessica headed into the office. There was tension in the air. Everyone was shocked receiving the news. Luke's death hit hard for everyone. As they reached their floor, spotted Vivian by Luke's cubicle. She stood there, staring at Luke's picture on his desk. When he was here, she never gave him any attention, never reciprocated how he felt about her, and now she's sad. You think Luke did this because of her? I don't know. In the next few days, as with all things, people soon started to forget and move on. Kristen noticed Vivian go by Luke's cubicle every day and just stare at his picture. Vivian wasn't like the way she used to be. Is she feeling guilty? She rarely talked to anyone. She stopped hanging out with others and stayed by herself. And one day, she suddenly stopped coming to the office. When 2 days had gone by and she hadn't come to work, Kristen started to get a little worried and decided to visit her. Hey, Vivian. Kristen, come on in. Walking into her house, Kristen noticed the place was a little messy. Vivian had been lounging on the sofa. There were tissues on the table. Looking at her, Kristen could tell she had been crying. There were dark circles under her eyes. Kristen sat down beside her and let out a deep breath. You haven't come to the office in a couple days, so I thought I'd drop by and see if you were all right. I've just been a little under the weather. Vivian, are you feeling guilty because of Luke? You don't know what I'm going through. I'm feeling so awful. I wish I treated him better. You didn't do anything wrong, Vivian. He felt about you a certain way and you didn't. Don't blame yourself. It's like you're the only one who gets me, who understands me. You don't have to thank me. I'll always be there for you. When Vivian first joined the office, it was not just Luke who had a crush on her. But Kristen too felt a very different way towards her. But Kristen was still in the closet. Nobody knew her secret. When she saw Vivian, she was really attracted to her, and over the days, her feelings for her grew stronger. Whenever Kristen arrived at the office, she waited for Vivian to arrive. She always tried to sit with her and talk. But of course, Vivian never saw her the way she saw her. But it was one night, while Kristen was checking out Vivian's social media, she realized Vivian was not just into men, but also into women. And in all of this, she also noticed that Luke was starting to get close to her. So Kristen thought maybe she could make him back off. Luke, maybe you didn't know, but Vivian isn't even into guys. There's no point of trying, you're just wasting your time. No, she is into guys. I checked her profile, she likes girls and guys. Luke was stubborn, and he continued to be that nice guy. Helping Vivian out, flirting with her. And all Kristen could do was sit and watch. She couldn't even open up to Vivian, fearing her secret would come out. But when things went on like this, one day, Kristen just had it. How long was she going to hide? So she decided she would come out to Vivian about herself. Vivian, is there something going on between you and Luke? Do you like him? You know something? I've been thinking about him. He's a really nice guy. Maybe I don't know. Kristen realized she was thinking of giving Luke a chance. Perhaps she started to feel for him too. Just thinking of Vivian and Luke together, of them dating, started to make Kristen lose her mind. She couldn't take it anymore. Last Friday night, There was a party hosted at the office. Everyone was celebrating the grand success of the sale of the BII fashion magazine. Everyone was enjoying themselves. But Kristen was burning inside, watching Luke and Vivian talk to each other. Luke, you want to get a drink? I think I've had enough for tonight. Come on, it's just one more, with me. It was a long night, and by the time people started to leave, it was almost 12. When do you plan to leave? I have to close the office. What? I was hoping we would leave together. Really? Yeah, but by then it's gonna be really late. I have to get up early tomorrow. My sister's coming over. Oh no. It's alright, Tiger. There's always tomorrow. One by one, the office was left empty. Except for the last two, Luke and Kristen. You're not going to go home? I thought I would help you out with the closing. Want to have one more drink before we leave? Kristen and Luke stood on the balcony, talking about this and that. When Luke started to open up to her, he looked happy. There was a smile on his face that hadn't been there in a long time. So how are things going on between you and Vivian? I think Vivian's going to say yes. She's been giving me vibes all night, and just before she left, she even asked me if I wanted to leave with her. Listening to him, Kristen couldn't take it. Luke was an obstacle between her and Vivian, and she would do anything to get her. She pushed him. She's never going to be yours. And now, looking at Vivian, Kristen finally felt content. She knew, finally, she would be hers. I'll always be there for you. What? Are you? Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.